Dustin here from Project Moto. How's it going? What's up, all you wonderful people? Today we have a little bit of a bonus video for you. If you tune into our live streams on YouTube every Sunday, which you can find over here, you will know that we actually love getting our name out there, and who doesn't like free stuff? Who doesn't like free merch? So, after doing some consideration with the rest of the guys, we decided that not only should the people that come and visit us on our live stream on Sunday be eligible for this free merchandise, but also we need to get out to some of those other people because not everyone is able to tune in 7 p.m. Eastern time to qualify for this the free hats. Now everyone is going to have an opportunity to get their hands on some free merch. So wait. Did Project Moto just take the sweetest, most comfortable hats, order them in the best colors, put the sickest logo on them, and then now they want to give them away for free? Yeah. I'm not sure. Is that the third person? I'm not sure if I just talked in the third person. That's kind of confusing. And if you're impatient because it's awesome, or you'd like to support us, you can go ahead to our website, which is listed over here, and you can pick up that merch anytime you want. So starting right now, through the end of Season 2 Project Moto live stream, the only thing that you have to do, these 3 things. Subscribe, like, put a comment in this video down below. Then at the end of Project Moto live stream Season 2, we'll be randomly drawing on air live one of you lucky people for every 50 subscribers that we have. This is, of course, until I run out of hats, but let me say, I ordered a lot of hats. A lot of hats. More than I can wear anyway. In the meantime, feel free to check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and Twitch. Peace. Please be advised. By recreating some activities performed in this video, you may pose a risk to yourself or others. We are not professionals, and our opinions and our actions are provided solely for the entertainment purposes only. Blah, 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 blah.
Ow! Ella?
What?
Can you give me a Band-Aid?
Yeah, I think we're out.
Oh, God.
I really like your disclaimer. Thing is awesome.
Everything working? All right, looks like we're live. I got the 2 guys on. I got 2 guys on the line with me today, and you guys probably know one of them really well. Sam Bob, say hi, buddy.
Hello, everyone. How's it going? It's good to be back.
So, let's see. I also have my little brother Christopher. He was on the Father's Day live stream last week, and that was his first time. He sent me a text message afterwards saying that was a lot of fun. So, of course, he's back with us. Say hi, Chris.
Hello, everybody. How you doing? Also, Dustin, really enjoying that beard. Looks nice.
Oh, thanks. Thanks. I wish I could call it a COVID beard. I know a lot of people are doing those, but that's just really, it's just me being lazy. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
yeah. So real quick, it looks like I have a little bit of a glitch here with the chat. So I'm gonna refresh the chat box just to make sure that all this chat's going up on the live stream, so you can look back at it later. And that'll just take a second. I hope everyone's doing good. It's kind of nice doing a stream when it's not a super busy holiday weekend. So there we go. So it should be, the chat should be popping up here on the screen. You guys will see it in the side like you normally do, but it'll be feeding up here on the screen here. It should be in a few minutes. But anyways, wow, we got some people in the house tonight. Awesome, good to see. Now, you guys on the line, make sure and double check me. Make sure I'm not missing anybody. So we're gonna give a couple shout outs here, and you scroll back up through the text a little bit. First in the house, we have my buddy William King. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for the support. He was the first one in the door. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate the support. And he actually he sent me a link to sign up for his YouTube channel. So I'll be putting that. I forgot to put it in the link of the description, but I was going to put that in this video link. But I'll do that next time. Otherwise, William, feel free. You can type your channel tag sometime in the chat today, and I'll also put it in the description of this video whenever I'm done. So
yeah, dude. If you
check out
do
my
it, I'll
little
follow
buddy.
it right now.
There we go. Check out my little buddy, William, and he's an awesome little dude. He's trying to get some streaming done also. So big shout out for William King. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the support. Let's see who else we got. We got the usual Sam Bob. He's already here. We got our Moto bot calling the races. We'll get to that in a second. If you're new or haven't been on the stream a whole lot, we'll fill you guys in on how that all works. And let's see. We also got my little sis, Amanda Preby. Thanks. Also, definitely always appreciate the support. That's awesome. Got Mama Angela in the house. Thanks, Mom. Always love it when my mom's here. That's awesome. She gives a big wave on the chat over there. Let's see. Who else we got?
We have Alicia
Looney
in here too.
We got Looney. I'm not sure if I seen her earlier. Maybe she'll be on. We got Looney, which is my another little cool dude there. He's actually, you're gonna see in a second. Appreciate all the support this guy's given me. He's been off the stream for a little bit, been busy out boating the last couple weekends, but we caught him today. Good thing, because he is one of the points leaders, and I'm gonna be pulling up the points list for you guys so you can all check out who's leading the pack right now. But good thing he's here on the chat, especially the day we're giving some free merch out. Let's see. Yeah,
Dude,
then we got Alicia.
Lance is here. Randy Koch. Sorry, I cut you off. Alicia Connolly.
Yeah. My fingers scrolling too fast here. We got Kyle in the house. Yep. Alicia Conley. Thanks, my other little sis. Appreciate the family support. This is awesome. Awesome deal. Let's see. Who else am I missing?
We got Kyle Atkins as well.
Kyle Atkins, good old Mr. Dependable. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I think this guy's missed 2 streams since I've been here. We've got another return guest, LaRose. So he or she, I'm not sure. You can let me know in the chat. I apologize which that is. But they were in the stream last week. So appreciate the return there. Got my old buddy Christian Menendez, the El Pollo Loco in the house. Good seeing you, buddy. Oh, and we got we got a couple more here. Hold on, I gotta get these proper shout outs. This is awesome. I really appreciate it. We got Chris Hernandez in the house. Thanks, buddy. I know he was busy. I was checking out his Instagram page, and he looked pretty busy in the spa this weekend. So hit him up on Instagram. And thanks. My wife is actually in here, making sure that I didn't forget Christian Menendez. But I did shout him out. I think she was walking down, probably missed that shout out. But she wanted me to give you a special shout out there, Christian. So thanks for being here in the chat today. That's awesome.
Hey, Dustin, you got a new guy here, Diego.
Yeah,
hit him up.
Diego. I know
Diego
from
Lorandos.
Instagram. Yeah,
nice.
He follows me on Instagram, and we've been talking about my project, and he's been giving me tips, and I'm sending him emblems. So, dude, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming over.
For sure. Thanks. Man, there's so many people. This is awesome. We got David. Got David Christie in the house. That's awesome. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you were from Twitch, if I remember right. I'm not really sure. But let's see who else we got. Am I missing anyone? We got Jessica Tubins.
Just got on. Yeah.
Jessica, man, she's Mrs. Reliable. That's awesome. That's awesome. Appreciate the support, everybody. And looks like my dad. Nice. Good thing, because my dad, good old Papa Dustin, he actually is he sent me a picture. He was
Papa Dustin.
Yeah, I heard that.
Or Papa Randy, I guess the Papa of Dustin, whatever. Kind of winging it. He actually was one of the people that sent me in a fan photo of his bike. So I'll be showing that in a second. Good thing he's going to be in here to show that. Oh, getting a little parched reading off all these names. This is awesome. We got Lance in the house. I don't know if if I shouted him out yet or not. Lance, this is awesome seeing him. He's usually one of those late goers. He'll pop in here right before the last race, but looks like he's here plenty of time today. Gosh, I hope I'm not missing anybody. There's quite a few people. This is awesome. So we're gonna get to it. Let's see. So as you've seen on the thumbnail, this is the season 2 finale. And if you know about our finales, this is the day that we like to give stuff away to our viewers. So I don't have a lot of merch yet. I'm just starting out still a small little guy. But what I do have is the hats, and a lot of people like them. So just to show off a little bit, I'm going to be giving away some of these hats. These are the different colors we got. Got our sweet logo on it, and got the orange. We got the black, and we got the green, which I'm sporting today. So that's awesome. Let's see. That reminds me. So this guy's wanting to race. Looney's wanting to get the races going, and I'm not sure if I turned him on. So let me double check to make sure that I got the races going. And Sam Bob, real quick while I'm turning that on, can you fill these guys in how they check their points and how they race?
All right. So checking your points, like everybody, I know that some people have already done it up top, but if you look at the chat box, if you go exclamation point points, you type that in, and it'll bring up my points right now. So that the Motobot's coming up because the race is going to start. So it'll show like my Motobucks, I have 747. How you get Motobucks is you subscribe, you like, and it's a lot of hours watched as well. So if you participate, or not even participate, but just watch the live stream, you get Motobucks as well. And then racing is the same thing. People have already started to do the races. Is exclamation point race, and then you'll be in the race, and then you bet a certain amount of your points, or Dustin sets that point value, and then you can get those points and then win a sick hat. So
you also get Motobucks from watching previous streams and other videos as well.
Right.
Boom.
Good point. So I'm gonna take over from there. So basically today, how we're gonna run the races, since it is the last season, before I pull up the leader, or the last episode of the season, before I pull up the leaderboard, I want you guys to know that we're gonna be running races every 5 minutes with a two-minute sign-up window, and they're gonna be a minimum cost of what should we do? 5 or 10?
Let's do 10.
We'll do 10. We're gonna let the Bucks fly today. So I don't know. This first one, you have to double check. I already had the races on. So this first one, I'm not sure if it's going to be 5 or 10, but after the first one, there'll be 10. So winning those races, our Motobot is gonna pull down the checkered flag and give us a winner. That's one of the ways you can win the races and accrue those Motobucks throughout the stream. Feel free, hit that exclamation points and to check where you stand. If you are far down on the list that I'm about to show you guys, then don't worry about it, because the guy that we had win last the end of season 1, he actually that was his first stream.
Was that my brother?
He started taking down races like crazy, and then won the finale race. So there it is, Randy Koch. That's 2 for 2.
Boom, Papa
2
Dustin.
for 2.
Getting
so
it
he's
done.
got he's already got 100. Nice. Okay. So there's so you can see there was 10 people in that race, and so he won 100 Motobucks.
I didn't even see it. Dang it.
Yeah. So yeah, I apologize. I do see it a little bit quicker. I'm not going to jump the gun and call it out. Chris is going to be calling the winners for the races today, and that reminds me, I feel like I did Christopher a disservice. I got my little thumbnail for Sam Bob over here. I did not, however, get Christopher's yet. Yeah, Papa Dustin made me
Papa Dustin.
Yeah, sorry to cut you off here, but Diago, also, if you subscribe, you get more Motobucks as well.
Right.
So if you want a little more leverage on these races, hit that sub button, bud.
Yeah. Yeah, and he may have already. So if you did sub already while it was while we were in the lobby waiting for the stream to show up, it may have given you that bonus 100 Motobucks. If anyone, I want everyone to have fun today. So if anyone is low on Motobucks, if you lose a bunch of races or your bike's slow or whatever, make sure shout it out in the chat. I will load you up. I want everyone to have fun. I want everyone to have a chance to win this this merchandise today. And yeah, good one. No, sorry, Chris. You're already getting a hat, buddy. So yeah, make sure shout it out if you need more Moto Bucks if you're getting low. So right now, and then at the very end, just like our usual, we're gonna be running a big high stakes race, and that's gonna take the cake today.
Oh,
So,
dude, did you make my face bigger down at the bottom?
oh, I did.
Oh
did.
God,
Too big? Yeah, I'll get it down a little smaller for you. Where do you want to be? I'm gonna put you right in front of the headlight. There you go.
It's perfect. It's just a beautiful backdrop.
It is. Hey, got my buddy Paul Bracey in the house. Welcome to the channel. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate the support. This is awesome. This guy's one of the most creative guys I know, and he I've definitely been hitting him up. I've been meaning to get a hold of him to try to give him or get some tips from him on my channel and stuff. Let's see. Yeah, Bracey's here. Bracey's in the house. Thanks, buddy. He's up in New York right now. So, anyways, I'm sorry. I'm having fun. We're gonna get
I'm
down
sorry.
to
I know
business.
Bracey, right?
Yeah.
Or,
Well, he was
yeah.
stationed. He was over here in Florida.
Yeah, I remember him. The little dude.
No, he's frowning right now. He's not a little dude. All right, guys. Don't be spamming. I need Moto Bucks in the chat now. So if you actually need Moto Bucks, throw it in there. And we'll give the proper people. Yeah, no problem, Paul. And let's see. I want to double check, Paul. You missed it. Type in exclamation point points to check how many points you got. Moto Bucks, so you can participate in the races that we got going on. If you're lower, I'll load you up, buddy. All right. So, wow, where was I? All right. So today, like I said, we got Steven Jensen in the house. Guys, stop coming in. Close the doors. Close the door. I need to get some work done. All right. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate the support, Steven Jensen. Nice. All right. So today, God, I'm getting all ramped up here. So today we're giving away free hats, right? So, previously, if you've seen the merchandise video, how to get free merch on our YouTube channel, one of the things that we're giving away today is a free hat from a random person that put a comment in that channel. So there was some confusion. Some people gave a like. Some people, even though I play that video every time the stream starts in season 2, some people got a little bit confused. Some people put comments in like the videos of the stream and whatnot, and I didn't really think about that. So what I meant was put a comment, any comment, in that free merchandise video on my YouTube channel throughout this entire stream. The people that are already in there will be in for that drawing, but we'll be randomly at the end of the episode, we'll be randomly picking not one, but 2 of those people that type comments in that video. And so that'll be a lot of fun. Hop out if you need to, skip over that video, come back, say hi, but do it quick so you don't miss out on the races. Regardless, at the end, I'll be drawing 2 winners from that video comment section. So any comment you type in there, just let me know. And then the other thing is we normally give the points winner, right? The points winner of the end of the season a free hat also, which is why we're doing all the racing and stuff. But what do you guys think? Should we give out 2 also for the points winners?
I think we should do. Are you talking about total 2?
No, an additional 2 for the points winners.
Yeah, let's do additional 2. So 4 total.
Yeah, we're getting crazy. We're giving out 4 hats today.
Might as well.
4 hats, and your choice of colors. So 2 for we're gonna draw 2 from the comments in the other video, and then 2 of the leaders of the race points today. All right. Now that we got that all out of the way, you guys know what you got to look forward to. Man, that race is getting crazy. That race is. I'm excited to see who wins this one. We got a lot of people in it. I'm gonna get on this real quick. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm not gonna miss it. All right, I'm in there too. All right. So getting back to it. These comments are going to be going quick, so Sam Bob, if you can help me out, if somebody is typing something in the comments that's a actual question while I'm getting started here, make sure you point that out for me so I don't miss it, because there's so much racing and points flying around. Might be a little bit difficult to do.
Absolutely.
So you keep your third eye on that. Christopher, little bro, he's gonna keep his eye out on the race winners and give them a shout out. Also, if somebody else, make it known if you're just popping in, and this is gonna be a fun stream. So
dude, Diego subbed and notifications on. He's already got $120, dude. Thank you. That's
nice.
awesome.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks, man. Thanks, appreciate it. Yeah, I think I seen him sub in earlier while I was getting set up. Got my daughter Ella in the house. Nice. Appreciate the support. Nice one, Ella. I really appreciate it.
Floor is on as
taking a
well.
little-
Floor was new from last stream as well.
Yeah.
Boom,
All right, so-
Angela Coke. 160 Moto bucks. There
Nice.
you go.
Nice. That's a big one. Nice. Give her a clap on that guy. So let's see. All right. So I'm gonna get to it. I'm having way too much fun. So today, we don't only just have fun, but we have fun teaching also. Yeah, David Stampy in the house. Remember you from Twitch, buddy. Thanks. I really appreciate the support. So getting down to business. Today, we don't only just mess around and race and have fun and chat on here. We actually try to teach a little bit of, share a little bit of knowledge out there. So today, I don't know, got a little mystery case going. I didn't put anything in the thumbnail, so you really have no idea what today is about. But today, I'm going to show you how to use, if you're going to build a bike, everyone is going to need one of these. Does anyone know what that is, Sam Bob?
Looks like a chain brake tool.
That is a chain brake, correct. Sweet. So, building a bike, yeah, you're going to have to put a new chain on it probably. So, I got a couple little short segments, and we're going to show you how to do that. In my usual fashion, I did have one, I don't want to say bad. I did have one mess up. I thought about not putting it in here so it makes me look super smart, like I know what I'm doing. But usual fashion, I always like to show the mistakes that I make so that way you guys don't make the same mistakes. So we're going to kick it off. We're going to get right into it. Switch over here. So let's see. Oh, yeah.
Dustin Looney threw in a question in chat. Can there be a speedometer on a Honda XR80R 2003?
Let's see. Honda.
Yeah, you can. You can absolutely do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of different kinds of speedometers. You can get the ones that have magnetic readers aftermarket. You can put a speedometer on anything, man.
Yeah.
But great question. So real quick, I forgot to pull this up. So I'm going to throw this leaderboard on the screen. I forgot I was going to do that. Obviously, previous winners and present helpers of the stream, they've already gotten their stuff, so they are not going to be eligible, unfortunately. Down the line they will, but so we got Looney, number one spot goes to Looney right now. Well, actually, keep in mind this picture was taken before the stream started, so it will be a little bit different than this, but this was at the start of the stream. So we got Looney, we got Xavier, Aaron, Olivia, Lance, Randy. We got Randy Koch, got Papa Dustin in the house. He was a big winner of the high stakes race last week, so he's up there already. He's only been on one stream. Let's see.
Oh, you're saying Papa Dustin. You're
Oh yeah.
every
Oh
time.
yeah. We got L27, one of my buddies from Twitch. He may be hopping in here. We got Blue and Buzz Dad. That's my that'd be my brother-in-law. Zachary Trayvon, Steven Jensen. He's here on the stream. Got Alicia, Christian Menendez. He is on the bottom of the list, but don't worry, buddy. You still got ways to go in the stream, and also, like I said, we're gonna be doing those other random drawings also. So don't forget to go hop over, type a comment in that video, and in the meantime, so we're gonna get to it. the first video I got, or the first little segment I got, is I'm going to show you guys the first thing you're going to do when you start breaking your chain. By breaking chain, I mean, removing it, and also this is going to show you how to install a new chain. So on this video, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go around the chain, and I'm looking for what's called like the master link or the master key. I don't know if it has another name, but basically a link that looks different from all the other ones. And there it is. I spot it right there. So that has to be taken off. That's basically like the key that helps the chain stay together. That's the breaking point. So that's pretty much it for that section. Let's see. Got some eager racers here. Got some eager racers. So
So David Christie was asking how to get points, so I put it down there. You can subscribe, like, watch new or old streams and videos, join the races. So if you want to hit !! Race right now, you totally can. You could possibly win. It seems like Mama and Papa Dustin are
right.
also over here. So.
Also, one thing, and this is something I discovered recently. If you are the one that initiates the race by hitting ! Race like Looney just did in that case, you are the one that initiated it. I believe to join it, you have to type it again. So if you're the first one, make sure you hit that in there twice, just to make sure that you don't miss out on the chances of winning that race. All right.
Okay, so
when you're looking,
Dustin.
go ahead.
So why would you need a chain break? Like, what's the purpose of it?
I'll show you. So whoops, that was the same video. Let me pull the other one up. Next step. So this is if you're going to put a new chain on your bike, and I got the video a little stretched there. So this is going to be if you want to replace the chain. Sometimes chains, depending on the length of your swing arm and stuff like that, sometimes they'll get stretched over time, which I definitely recommend replacing. But if you're cheap or whatever, you just want to take a link out of it. That's one way that you can get it out. And then the chain break, the chain tool, right here. This actually helps you connect a new chain also. So
okay, so is there like a rough estimate on like mileage when you would recommend changing a chain?
No.
Or...
Great question. I'll get to that in 1 second. But you see right here, I just pulled that little key out, and I used just a pair of pliers. People will try to wedge screwdrivers and stuff in there. That's usually not the best way to do it. So in the future, if you want to reference back to see how I did that with the pliers, it makes it super easy to do. But you just want to pull out that link. That's the first step. So next step is the fun part. I don't know about you, Sam Bob, but there's something like satisfying about breaking a chain.
This is like it is
pops,
awesome,
dude. Once it pops, I love it.
Yeah, that's where it's at, man. I literally just did this yesterday because I just pulled my motor from the frame today, and it was like it's one of my favorite parts of a motorcycle.
Yeah,
I don't know why, I don't know why.
It looks like Looney and Amanda are coming in on the inside, and then oh my God, Fleur took the W. He pulled the head at the last second.
Ella.
Nice job, Fleur.
That'd be Ella, daughter Ella. Good job, Ella. Nice one. Good calling, Chris. All right. So here I'm just kind of showing. I'm showing the tool a little bit, and I have it right here in my hand. So if you have any questions about parts that I'm putting into it, these tools are really modular. So if you have any questions about any of the parts that I'm putting into it or something, I'm holding on to the hard copy right here, so I can answer any questions or show you stuff. But basically, what I'm doing right there is I'm inserting the punch needle inside of it. So as I tighten it up, I'm going to tighten it down around the chain, and then I will tighten down that punch needle, and that will independently just push the pin out, and you'll kind of see a little bit more what I'm talking about later. Awesome, Ella. Good job, Ella.
And you probably have multiple size needles in that kit, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. They come with the multiple sizes. There's also a couple different sizes of or different styles. Most chains that you buy, they'll actually have that like master key or master link or whatever they're called. Some don't, and some you actually have to use a different part of this tool to actually crush the end of the pin as opposed to using the key. Yeah. And so that's just a couple of the different types.
I use
Man,
a real simple handheld spring style one that clips around the link, and it's kind of janky. Yours is really nice. Mine's super janky, but I mean it works, but you got to get it like spot on, and it only comes with two different pin sizes. But
right.
Diego just asked you a question real quick, Dustin. He
it's
said, so
basically
it's basically a C clamp.
Yeah, I mean, kind of. It's you picture it like a C clamp with multiple multiple different, like, I don't know, like grip ends, and you'll see all the different parts that I'll be using.
It's like a C clamp with like a punch needle in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And it pushes that, and it just pushes that pin out of the end, and it'll break. Because those pins are hard to break off if you don't have a punch.
Oh, they are. Let me grab I gotta look through my notes to make sure I'm not missing anything on this episode because I had so much to talk about.
So I'm not like I don't have a bike, but I want to get one. Like, do you
don't let mom hear you say that. Don't
Oh, that wasn't me, Mom. That was Sam Bob. He said he wants another one.
Right.
Do you need to grease your chain or anything, or
a what?
Do you need to grease your chain at all or anything, or?
Yeah, great question. So you can see right there. I'll get to that in 1 second. So you see right there, I pressed that pin out, and that allowed the chain to come free. So took the key off, pressed the pin out, and then the chain just falls apart. So great question about the greasing the chain, Chris. Yeah, you have to grease your chain. I actually have some really good tips about greasing your chain that a lot of people don't know. One common misconception is, when they grease their chain, they throw some grease on it and then hop on their bike, and go out riding. That's not what you want to do. You want to go take your bike out for a ride, and then you want to take your bike out for a ride, and after you're back from your ride, once your chain is all heated up, then you're going to want to grease your chain. So it's a spray, and you're going to want to do that while it's warmed up, because that's going to allow the chain grease to actually like absorb into the chain. So that's going to be your number one bet.
Penetrate.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Gotta have that penetration. So the other thing, sometimes another handy thing is if you have two people, you can have one person just kind of hold over the bike on. Oh man, that reminds me of something else. I'm gonna get to that in 1 second. I'm gonna write that down. You can have one person hold the bike over on the kickstand. You put it in neutral, and the other person can just spin the back tire while they're shooting the grease on there. And that's a good tip. Or if you have a center stand, you can put it up on that, spin the tire, whatever. But great question, Chris. Great question. That reminds me, before I get to this next video, I cannot believe I forgot Papa Randy's fan pick. So let me get to that. Got Papa Randy, got his Harley here. He was bragging to me the other day. He's got the radio, so he doesn't need the Bluetooth thing to listen to music. He's got his radio going. So, but yeah,
See
man,
picture that hog. Where's that?
That looks like a super comfy ride. I could definitely take a ride on that. It's really funny. Diane's got a bike too. I think she's trying to get into the picture. If you look real close, her bike's over there hiding beside the house. So Diane, don't be shy. If you want to send me a pic of your bike, you can text it to me on my phone. I'll put it on here right now if you got a good one. Let's see. So we're gonna get back to the chain work here. Let me see what video I left off. Breaking the chain. I already broke it. So next video. All right, now I got the chain up on my thing. So this is another really important thing, super important, because if you don't ever, so these chains are not going to come size already to length for your bike, right? So you need to know what size to cut the chain to. So that's another reason you're going to be using this chain brake, is because you're going to have to punch out the link down to the link where you need to size it. If you can look really closely, I made this mistake once. I actually cut a chain and I cut it one link too short. So you have to be really careful to make sure that you account for or if you make it too long, sometimes you won't account for that master link that's in there separately. So double check it. The best way I found to do it is if you break the old chain, lay it out on the desk, throw the new chain up there, and mark it out just like that, just so you don't make sure. And when you do it, you're gonna want to also, when you measure your chain, you're gonna want to suck the rear tire is gonna be adjustable, so you're gonna want to suck that the rear tire as far in as it will allow you to move it. That way, as the chain wears and gets stretched, which it will happen, especially right at the beginning, then
Sorry to cut you off here, Dustin, but Diego literally just snuck past Lance.
Diego, nice
buddy.
buddy. Congratulations, Diego. Got a lot of man, there's a lot of points flying around here. That's awesome. So, thanks for pointing that out, Chris. So, what was I saying? So, make sure that you have the right size. One link too short, and you're gonna have to buy a new chain. One link too long, you're gonna have to redo it. So, I mean, one link too long, and then you're gonna be measuring the slack. You're gonna look in the manual or look it up on the online, how to measure how much slack you need in your chain to make sure you get the right size. But typically, match it up with the old chain that you took off, and that's going to be your best case usually.
You can always fine tune it with the tensioners at the back of the bike too.
Yeah, right. Oh wait, this is my oops. I don't know if you've seen this. So this is a stupid thing that I did, and I basically ruined my tool. Luckily, the part of the tool that I ruined is the part that I don't usually use as much.
Oh, you don't have the pin coming out.
Right. So as you can see, I press it in, and the pin did not come out.
So you just
wrench
on that thing?
Oh. So what I did was, so these pins on the end, they're hammered down. So they fatten up the pin on the end, so they stay in place, right?
Yeah, they're tapered.
Right. So what you need to do is you actually need to grind that bevel off before you press the pin through, because the pin is not going to go through. It will just break your tool. Luckily, the pin pusher little needle thing that I was using here, this was the small size that I never use. And if you look in the end, see it just broke it right in half. And these things are hard, but they're brittle. So make sure, and you'll see I'll do this in a second, which goes to show you one more reason why you need a grinder. I did it on my first live stream. I told you that grinder is the #1 tool you need. You need the grinder so much. So I'm gonna give a shout out to the grinders there. So you'll see right here in a second. I'm gonna cut this video and move right on to the next one.
Sorry, quick question. I don't know if it's a good question or a bad question, but you said something about a master link earlier. How do you know what is the master link? Like, is it like a
so like you'll look in the it has a little key, a little key that you'll see. Wait, did I get the wrong video here? I can't really fast forward. Is this the one I
you have there's a really good that video earlier was an awesome example of how to find that master link. You're gonna know that the master link's gonna look way different than any other any other link.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're a little different depending on the chain. You have to like really look at it because the pins look different. But that's usually on a really old chain. Usually every newer chain now has a master link. That's
right. So it's pretty easily noticeable.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty noticeable.
Okay.
Yeah, and also thanks, Diego. We got another question in the house. So he says, that's what I was gonna ask. If you punch it link too short, can you compensate for adjusting the axle? Yeah, and that's what I said. So prior to putting your chain on, you're sizing it, you want to bring your axle in. Every rear tire is adjustable. You want to bring that in as much as you can. So if or semi close, that way if it's too long, then you can adjust it back. Was this the video that I just played? I think it was. I apologize.
Yeah, it was. Do you have another tip on how to measure your chain? Like I'm not really sure. Like, remember, I'm bike illiterate, so
no. Like I said, just throw the chain up against the old one. That's the best way to do it.
If you throw the chain up, that's one of the best ways to do it. If your chain isn't salvageable, then you can actually get like a piece of. It's kind of a crappy way to do it, but you can get like a piece of string or something like that. Basically mock up how long it's going to be between both of your sprockets, and then you can kind of figure out where you need to be with your chain. If you don't have that old chain to look at it, but the old chain is definitely your best bet.
And then would
Right.
you recommend just like having like measuring it like one extra link just in case, like you cut it too short? Does that
no,
make sense? Or
not really. Just put it right where it should be. The chain will stretch eventually, a little bit and lengthen. So you can see right there. I just took the grinder. I didn't show you a. Let me fold. I'm gonna show you up close so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't know if you can see that real well, but see how the ends of those pins are kind of like smashed. So you have to grind that down flat, and that's what's gonna allow you to press the pin out. Otherwise, you'll just break your tool like I just did.
Yeah.
All right, got another race going. Sweet,
Dude, I'm gonna go out after this and just break some links off just to do it.
Yeah, make some jewelry, make some bracelets or something.
So right in this video, are you grinding the head of that pin?
Yeah, and the last video I ground the head of it. Once you grind it off, usually it'll pop out. Sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't pop out super easily, then you just grab your pin removal tool, your chain brake, like I did removing the other link, and you just throw that on it and pop it out that way. Let's see. Oh, one more thing. Just to throw some extra Moto bucks around here. Besides the races, I'm gonna do something fun. So if you ever see any of my social media links popping around on the channel anywhere, my Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, any of that stuff, you see a social media link pop up, and the first person to type it in the chat, my social media link, and that person is going to get an extra 20 Moto bucks, and I'm going to keep a tally here. So keep your eye out on the screen if you see something. It's going to be sneaky. It's just going to sneak in there. So here I'm putting that back. I'm putting that pin back in, and I'm just going to use the removal tool to do that.
Amanda
really
Preeby and Randy Coker in first and second, coming on the left side. Here comes Christopher Koch. He has a high-tuned Ducati. Here he comes in the lead. He got the W.
Nice, bro. Way to go, stealing points from the fans.
I mean, I tuned it up. Like nothing I can do. Like,
nice one. We'll give him a clap. That's nice. All right, so let's see what else we got. Let me look at my notes here to make sure. So yeah, I'm just pressing that pin out pretty much the same way that I did the other one.
Brother Dustin.
yeah, thanks, baby. Jesus.
That's funny. So, God, you guys got me all flustered now. Let's see. Yeah, if you see, hey, Sam Bob, you see what I'm using there? We were talking about these on the Twitch stream. Those ratchet wrenches. And
oh my God, yo, they flop over.
Yeah, this one's not floppy though. This one's
I had a brand new set of wrenches I was using today as hammers, so those will be nice and broken in before the end of the weekend.
Let's see. All right, we talked about that. All right, so we talked about the chain oiling. We got that, or the greasing of the chain. Let's see. How to size it.
So gloves, I don't know if you talked about gloves and when you're actually doing this and like handling that chain. So you can get, I mean, it's like chain is metal on metal. You know, your sprockets are metal, your chain's metal. So you can get, like yesterday, I had to pull out like multiple pieces of metal in my hands. I don't wear gloves because I'm kind of dumb. So so pull one piece of metal out of your hand with a needle, because there's all kinds of metal all over those when you go to do your maintenance. So just wearing gloves is one of the big ones. That's one of the things I learned yesterday.
Yeah, PPE is definitely one of the things you want to use.
Yeah, also the gloves. I mean, chain grease is not fun either, which reminds me of something else. If you do make the mistake, you throw chain grease on your chain and then you go out riding before it's like soaked in, make sure you give it a good wipe when you're done, because your wheel will be full of chain grease, and that's not fun cleaning chain grease off rims. It's
Front to back.
messy, it's gross. So give that a good wipe down after you sprayed it down. Give it a wipe down. Got Eric Silvoy in the house.
Eric Silvoy.
Nice. Thanks. I appreciate the support. This is awesome. Full house today.
Okay, just to
Really appreciate
reiterate, when you replace your chain,
Yep.
you want to ride it for a little bit, get it nice and warm, and then you want to grease it. You don't want to grease
Yeah.
it before, correct?
Well, right. But some chains you're gonna soak first. You just follow the instruction of your chain. But as far as the greasing your chain, I was more referring to as standard maintenance. When you're when you're greasing your chain every once in a while, you want to go on a ride first. Come back.
How
once your
often
chain
should
is
you
warmed
grease
up.
it?
Just read your manual for your bike. I just I like to keep mine just plenty greased up. It's gonna keep from rust and corrosion and stuff too. So just make sure you have plenty of grease on. Most of it you can just tell by looking at it.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
if you're rolling like a dirt bike, if you're rolling like a dirt bike in like the dunes, or if you're trail riding with a dirt bike, or any time, if I'm riding a dirt bike, I'm always greasing the chain every single time.
Right.
Like after every ride. So, but like for a street bike, something like that, that's going to be one of my regular maintenance intervals. And like, a chain converted FXDXT, that's in the 2000s is going to be different from, a 70s CB750, but that'll tell you in your manual when to actually do those for that interval.
Okay, Diego threw in a good question. He asked, what kind of grease do you recommend, like a spray-on type or the assembly kind type?
Yeah, good question. I use the spray-on. That's what I use. You can use assembly grease. There's lots of different kinds. I'm lazy. I like to just throw the spray on, spin the wheel, and be done with it. So that's what I use. Great question, though. I appreciate the comments there. And
I use the cheapest cable fluid because I'm
all right.
Because yeah.
So we're gonna get back to the last of the little race or video clips, and then we'll get to the main event. We'll get back to the final high stakes race. So here we go. So this is going to show you how to add the master link. So this was a used one. This link is one that I actually just ground off from the chain on previously. But this is what you're going to have. You're going to have the master link with the pins in it. You're going to have the other side of the link, and then you're going to have that little key thing, master link, that I think you were asking about before, Chris. How you can tell what it looks like. That's a perfect example. So here's another reason why you need this tool. So one of the other fittings on it you're going to see this is super difficult to do, trying to get a good visual on it with a camera. But I'm just going to grab some pliers. I'm going to squeeze it down so it starts that top part of the link, so it kind of grabs a little bit. And then I'm going to use the same tool again and to actually press it all the way down. So just another use. You can probably figure out how to do this without these tools. I'm sure you can get creative. There's a lot of creative people out there, but these tools are not expensive. I think this was $25, maybe $30. I don't know.
Yeah, and they'll last you forever.
Yeah, and when your daughter needs a new chain on her bicycle, it'd probably be a little bit easier just taking the wheel off and stuff. But you get what I'm saying. Just get the tool. It'll save you time and headache.
Doesn't Ella have a pocket bike?
She does.
Yeah, I thought so.
That's so cool.
It's pretty sweet. I got some really cool slow-mo videos of her riding that thing. I'll have to throw it up on the channel sometime. That'll be fun. So so right there you see I'm using the different adapters, and these ones are very similar to C-clamp. The only difference is you can see that one side has holes in it and the other side is flat.
Amanda Prevey sneaking in on the left side. Kyle Atkins is coming up for the win. Oh, Randy Koch stole it.
Papa
What
Dustin
a W.
Wow. W.
Got
Man,
that checkered flag.
Man,
Must be those new pipes.
I didn't think that Harley was that fast, but man, he's on fire today. That's awesome. Good job, Papa Dustin. I need to change my last name to win the race. Kyle says, "Yeah, man, got some Coke winners here in the house today."
It must be that radio on that Harley. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, it's got to be.
Dude, more traction with the back wheels, man.
Yeah.
True
Oh
story.
yeah, two wheels.
Yeah,
the
those
radio's
trucks are
got
sick.
I think the radio adds at least like 5 horsepowers though. At least, right?
I'm pretty sure I read it was 7.
Maybe it's
See, so this is what I don't have on the tool is the actual plates to push this in. I gotta buy one of these.
That's super handy. And then once I get done with this, the other option is the chains that I was telling you about that don't have the master key or link or whatever in it. These chain tools also come with these parts here, and these are called anvils. And basically what these are you put them in there just like you're pressing a chain, except what these are going to do is these are going to mushroom the end of that pin for you if you don't have the master link key thing on your chain that you buy. So these will be what you use to like mushroom the end of it. And all that stuff is in the kit usually. And if you're going to buy a kit, spend an extra $5 and get the one that's got all this stuff in it.
Where'd you get this kit at? Do you know?
Yeah, I've had it for years. I think I think I might have gotten it from Dime City, actually.
Nice.
Let's see.
I'll have to do that.
Yeah, there you go. Alicia
awesome.
says, I think his new pipes on his Harley gave him a little bit of kick.
Nice.
So, yeah, that was our Father's Day gift to him. So that must be it.
What kind of pipes did he get?
I'm not sure, to be honest. My sister got them. I think he may have picked them out, and my sister surprised me. Got Kenneth Norlander in the house. Got Ken Norlander in the house. You know, big shout out to this dude. I owe so much to Mr. Ken Norlander. Let me tell you why. 1 second. I'll be right back.
Ken Norlander.
Talk about a cliffhanger, huh? Dustin just leaves. He's like, "Oh, I'll be back," but this guy is huge.
Yeah. So my buddy Ken Norlander. All right, let me tell you a little something. I don't know if he remembers this or not, but I don't know if he remembers this or not, but he is the reason why I have this grinder. You remember that, buddy? He actually gave me this grinder. And I think I remember saying that on my first live stream when I was talking about how important grinders are. This was from you, buddy. I appreciate it, man. I've spent hours on this thing. I don't know how you thought you were never going to use it, but I use this thing all the time. Definitely appreciate it. Big shout out to Ken Norlander. Appreciate it. I'm going to get that guy loaded up. All right, I'm gonna.
Hey, maybe Ken can drop in the chat where he got this grinder.
Well, it's a Craftsman, so he probably got it at Sears.
Sears? Oh, okay.
No, you probably didn't see that. You probably didn't see that it was Craftsman. It is. I'm not calling you out or anything. But yep, good old Sears. I think you can get Craftsman stuff other places now though.
Hey, Dustin, what is the #1 most important tool for building bikes again?
That's a grinder.
That is a grinder. Okay.
That's right. That's right.
Kenneth just set you up for success, didn't he?
Dude, Ken Norlander is the man. L27.
I'm gonna load this guy up because
Who's L27?
I owe him. Is he in the chat?
He just got in here, yeah.
He did.
Shout out to
nice.
Norlander.
Got L27. Thanks, buddy. I appreciate you showing up. Appreciate the support. We got a couple more races going, and we got our final finale race coming up pretty soon. Before we do that, I need to Ken Norlander. He's low. He's low on points, so I'm gonna get him loaded up real quick. And I think, how much do you think that grinder is worth? I'm gonna say that's worth 200.
I was gonna say at least 300 Moto bucks.
300.
I was gonna say at least 1,000. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I just had to keep going up.
I might have some.
I mean, you've been using it for years, right?
I might have some upset participants if I do that. I'll meet you in the middle. We're gonna make a race of it. So you're gonna get 350 for that, Ken Norlander. So
Ken Norlander's the man.
He's
awesome.
He can update his points right now. or I've updated that right now. He's got 390 big ones, and Moto bucks there. So
Quick question: is this the final race, or do we have another one?
we have one more while it resets, and then we'll have the final one. I haven't got on the bike or anything yet, so got to make sure and
Yeah, I just want to make sure I don't steal points again.
yeah,
you know?
yeah. Well, I'll let you know. That way we don't steal the race from you guys. But nice. Welcome to the channel, buddy. I really appreciate the support. And we got L27 here. Nice. Once again, thanks. He's one of my buddies from Twitch. If you haven't checked us out on Twitch, that's an awesome, fun thing too. You can download the app on your phone. That's where we kind of cut loose. You've seen on our YouTube, we actually have a Twitch compilation video where we do a bunch of fun stuff on there. So
Oh, what is that? What is that cool Snapchat thing you have there on the top right, chat? Huh? Wink, wink.
Is there Snapchat?
So anyway, let's see. What else we got going on? Hey, there we go. There we go. We got Looney. He called it
Boom.
out. He called it
Boom.
out. He sees the what I say? What I say that was 25 bonus, right?
It was 20 or 25. I can't remember exactly.
Boom.
We'll call it 25.
Might as well go with the higher one.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Good job. He didn't miss it. He got up there quick. Project
Kyle
Motorcycle
Atkins is
called
coming
it
in on the
out.
outside. We got Randy Koch sneaking in on the left, and we have Amanda Prevey with the checkered flag.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
Well
Wow.
done.
Well done.
Dude, Papa Amanda. Getting it done.
Those pipes didn't help you that time, Dad.
Just gonna call everybody Papa and Mama now.
Everybody Coke is gonna be Papa now. Like
I gotta grab my notebook
Well done,
just to
Dustin.
make sure that I didn't miss anything today from the stream. Oh, another thing to look forward to. Also, I know I've been talking about it for a while. I've been doing a lot of work on the build series bikes. I actually have like 4 videos right now done for the build series, and Sister Dustin. And so I got four videos coming out for the build series, and that's too funny. And the only thing I'm working on right now is just setting up the intro. And actually, you know what? I apologize. I did not plug in my laptop, and I'm about to run out of batteries. So let me plug this in real quick.
Diago has another question. Are you here, Dustin? All right, one moment, please, Diago. Wait for him to get back here. Randy Koch, 663 Moto bucks. Nice.
Dustin's gone.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to come back. So that Diago has a question in here.
So the X-Link chains, a lot of the time, well, from what I've read, I've used both. So my the KZ 750s, and I know Diego has a KZ 750. Though I think they come stock with an O-ring chain, and the later ones, the X-Links, I think they've come out they're newer technology. The X-Link ones, I guess, they're considered less. I think it's less friction, and they hold better grease. Whereas the O-ring chains are kind of like outdated technology or something. I've never really seen a personal difference because I always maintain my chains.
Right.
I'm actually ordering another X-Link chain. I can't remember what the brand is. If you hit me on Instagram, Diego, I'll let you know what brand it is, and I'll let you know how it goes on my chopper because that chopper should be done within the next couple months. And but that's the only thing I've seen. I just pulled one with O-rings. I think O-rings are great personally. If you keep them lubed. If you don't, the O-rings crack, and then it's kind of hosed. So
quick question just for me since I'm a noob. So O-ring and X-Link on the chain itself. So is that essentially how the links connect, right? So you have an X pattern?
Yeah. So you're gonna see there's an X-ring seal, and then the O-ring chains you'll pull the master link off, and there are actually O-rings in there.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's just
There we got it. Alicia Conley called it out. That's 25 big ones for our calling out our Facebook page, Dustin Project Dash Moto. Thanks, Alicia.
That was pretty low key. Well done, Dustin.
Forgot my I think I forgot my notebook in the house when I ran there. But I'm gonna mark Alicia down for 25, and Looney got the other 25, right?
All 27 threw in a question. How often
Yeah.
are you changing the chain itself?
The chain itself. Okay, so when you look at your back tire, most motorcycles are gonna have a indicator. So, usually you're gonna you don't want your tire to go past the indicator on your swing arm, because you're gonna want to keep your chain tight to a certain tension, and you can check the tension by how much slack it has, and you're gonna have to look for your bike manufacturer recommendation for that, how much slack it should have. But once your chain gets loose or corroded or whatever, or to where you can't tighten it anymore, then basically you're gonna wanna replace it at that point. But if you maintain it, your chain should really never very very long probably before you have to replace it. Too late on that one, Papa Dustin. Alicia already called that one out. But
the bike, to put it in perspective, the bike I bought recently, it had 25,000 miles on it, is from 78.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it was the same, or 79. It
Right.
was the same chain that they've been running the whole time. And I was running that chain until I'm eventually going to trash it. But
right.
it lasts for a long time.
So just another random question for a dude that does not have a bike, right? So how many miles is too many miles on a bike? Like if you want to buy a pre-owned bike?
Yeah, well, that
Ooh.
just depends. That depends on how
Yeah.
well it was maintained. If you're looking at one of these older bikes, like looking to do a rebuild or whatever, you just kind of gotta know what you're looking for. Checking the exhaust for a lot of carbon buildup, is going to give you a good indicator whether it's, and just how it starts, how the forks seal, like a lot of stuff. So that's a good point though. I'm gonna write that in my notes, what to look for in a used bike, and that's a great question for a next episode. So we'll definitely be hitting that up later. That's a great question. That's unfortunately not something that I can answer in a couple of minutes.
You're fine.
The real question, Chris, is does it put a smile on your face? If it does, then you just
every bike I see puts a smile on my face, but then I look to the right and I see my wife and she's nodding her head.
So all right, as soon as this race gets over, then I'm going to there's bugs in here. As soon as this race gets over, I'm gonna reset it, and we're gonna do the final finale. We'll get it on I think it should be coming up pretty soon, right?
And would you recommend, like a first-time bike rider, would you recommend getting a pre-owned bike first? Because you're probably going to set it down a couple times, right?
No,
well, I mean, ideally you shouldn't put it down.
Yeah.
But,
well, I mean, ideally.
If it were me, I would buy a used bike first. Absolutely.
Kyle
every
Atkins
time.
got it. What's up, buddy? He's calling out the old Twitter account at Project_Moto. Kyle gets 25. Thanks, buddy. All right.
Looney is sneaking in on the left side. We got Randy Cook coming in on the outside, and Alicia Atkins still comes up with the W.
Sister Dust.
Huge
Nice.
checkered flag.
No, that'd be Alicia Atkins. That'd be a friend. But we got two Alicias in the house today. Thanks. Let's see. All right. So that's it. That is it for the races. If you want to take a couple seconds before we do these drawings,
Diego threw in another quick question. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah,
I was asking because I
quick,
wanted.
real quick before you get to that, I want to get this out there. So if you have not yet, this is your last opportunity. We'll wait. I'm going to give it about 2 or 3 minutes. If you have not had a chance, go over and type a comment in the how to get free merch video, and because we're going to be starting off, we're going to be drawing those two hats here, and then we'll get started on the finale race, and then we'll show how many points you got too. So if you've already done that, go ahead. If you want to see where you're scoring or where your points are at, I'll read off a few of the leaderboards points, but go ahead, Chris.
Actually, I think Sam Bob would have a. Say you answered him initially. I think Sam Bob would have a better answer to Diego's question here.
For
What
the
was that?
belted chain conversion on a 92 Sporty.
Yeah.
So a lot of guys are doing that with the Dynas now.
Yeah.
Especially those early, like the late 90s twin cams, early twin cam 88s, 96s. They're switching those FXDXs over to chain, and they look awesome. They're great. For me, it's like when I ride, because the places I ride are a lot of the times in the middle of nowhere. If I'm out in the middle of Nevada, I'm not joking. I will take my chain tool and an extra chain with me if I'm on chain drip, because if a belt breaks, you're stuck with the belt. Now, some guys would be like, "Oh yeah, you can take," and like some guy was talking about sewing one up with leather. Probably never happened in the history of motorcycles, but for me, I know that if my chain breaks, I can pull that off, stick another chain on, and I'm good to go, because that's one of those, that's one of those critical failure things. If you have another one laying around, they don't weigh too much. But I personally like chain-driven bikes better, just because I can change them out myself. Whereas you can change the belt, it's totally fine. But I know that when I'm inspecting that chain, I can see what's going on with that chain. I know if there's a bad link. A belt, you don't really know when a belt's going to break. So that's just my 2 cents, though.
All right. So, let's see. While people are trying to get comments in that video, if they haven't, I'm gonna give it about 1 more minute. I'm actually gonna pull it up right now, and but while that's happening, go ahead. Feel free to check out your points. We have right now the number one big dog in the house is Looney. He's got 826 Moto bucks. We got Kyle Atkins pulling in second. He's got 735, and I did just update these with the points that you guys got just a little while ago. Let's see, we got Xavier. He's unfortunately not here. He missed out, so his points will be carrying over to the next season. We got Lance at 594. We got William King, 473. Amanda Preby, 448. Kenneth, 410. Good old Kenneth Norlander. We got Christian Menendez at 304. You know what? I'm gonna have to give Christian Menendez an extra $100, because for the reason I'm gonna give him an extra 100 is because I'm using his bike for the race today. Good old pink Vespa. He let me borrow it. I know I've had it in my garage for a while, but I will be riding the pink Vespa, pacing for the last race here. All right. So I think that's about enough time. I don't want to keep everybody on here forever, so I'm going to pull up the comments right now. And let's see, where is that video at? Here's the video.
While you're looking at that, Dustin, if y'all like a motorcycle movie, check out The World's Fastest Indian.
Oh, God.
Broke the land speed record in Salt Lake.
Sick.
Like the greatest. I'm not a bike dude. I want to be, but Amanda won't let me. But
anything Anthony
great.
Hopkins is like ridiculous. That movie is awesome.
That movie is
It's a good one.
fantastic.
Yep.
I think it's free on Netflix,
Dude. Silence of the Lambs, though. Oh, Anthony
All right.
Hopkins.
Wow, you just took a 90-degree turn.
Real
You
quick,
said anything Anthony Hopkins. I'm sorry.
Make sure you pee on that lemon tree.
real quick, I'm just making a list right here of these comments. So if you missed the boat, we got 16 people in for this drawing, and two of those are going to be getting a hat. So that's pretty good odds. I'm just jotting down the list here. Another thing is if you actually we're gonna be drawing this. We're gonna be drawing for the comments ones after the winners of the race, because I want to spread it out so you won't be winning both, unfortunately. So we'll do the races first as soon as I get this list jotted down, and then we'll be doing a random drawing. Let's see. Also, me and Sam Bob today, we were talking about kind of jealous of him. I was telling him how jealous I am because he lives over there in California where all the good motorcycle riding roads are. So he was actually I told him he needs to hit me up with some video, and we'll do a couple ride videos with Sam Bob. So that's
Yeah,
definitely
we're gonna do a trip through the redwoods here. I think.
right.
I think that'd be a good one in the near future. So I'll have to
Yep.
drop that one.
Did Sam go to? I remember you and Mamie went to Laguna Seca. Was Sam with you or no?
No, he was not. He went. I think he went the year before I went.
I went the
right?
year before, and then I went. You guys stayed at my house at one time. Yeah, I went to.
Oh yeah,
went to
yeah,
Lag-
that's right.
Yeah, I went to Laguna Seca the 3 years I was there. Man, what a blast!
Man, I
What a
remember
blast.
playing that freaking
Alright.
game. What is that
Alright,
game
so-
called? Ace-Back? Gran Turismo Ace-Back in Laguna
Oh
Seca?
yeah, Gran Turismo.
Yeah,
When
Yeah,
I saw
for sure.
that freaking picture you sent, I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, the corkscrew. We
Yeah,
snuck out
that-
on the track and got a picture down at the bottom of the corkscrew at Laguna Seca. It was
Dustin is
awesome.
literally in the middle of the freaking track.
It was God, it was awesome. I
I'm
got
like, oh, I hit that wall so many times.
I was just talking about that picture the other day. Okay,
Yeah.
so I apologize. I should have written down those names before. I apologize. We had a few people squeeze in, and I have all the names jotted down. I'll be picking a random number on the Google random number generator, and we'll be drawing 2 of those people. So 2 out of these 16 people that typed comments in that video is going to get a chance to win those. All right, so we're gonna get on to the races. This is the big finale. We're gonna give away not 1 but 2 hats to the winners of the point leader, and we're gonna go. This is going to be a live thing. So if you're gonna win this, you have to be live on here for this. So if we don't have a winner or a leader that's currently in the chat, then we'll just we'll do another quick 1-minute race to get that. But what do you guys think? What should we go for points? I don't want to go too big. We got a lot of points already floating around there. So what do you think we should do on this as far as for points on this last race?
Well, it is a season finale. What did we do last season? I think it was like 30, wasn't it?
No, last season it was a lot, man. I think
Was it more?
I think it was more.
I think it was like I think it was 50
Yeah, I think it was.
50?
Yeah, it was.
because
Maybe
I think we had a lot of people.
Maybe it was 30.
We had a lot of people in on that stream though. I think, or maybe
True.
you're right. I'm not sure. But what do you guys think? What should we go?
Well, I mean, it's season 2. Let's go big. But not too big. We got.
we can't go too big because
I wanna
there's a
make
lot of
sure the
points out
new
there, a lot of
people
people in
don't-
here, and
yeah.
I don't want to have someone win
Oh, maybe
just
saying
because-
50.
50.
Maybe saying
All right.
50.
Yep.
huh?
The only
Wifey
thing that-
Dustin has
the only thing that
spoken.
you have to
Oh, we got
consider-
2 people hitting 50 here.
All right,
Um,
because only thing if you go too big, then a lot of these people that may deserve to win this, they might not get lucky. So
We got 5 people saying 50. I think we got to do
75.
50.
Oh man.
We got Mamie, Amanda, Looney, L27.
Okay, how about
Randy.
this?
Dude, Looney's a leader of like one of the leaders, and he's saying
Yeah.
50.
I say 50
all right.
would be a good.
Hey,
good
hey,
set.
we'll do that. We'll do that. We're gonna go Looney. He's calling it. He's the leader. He's got the most to lose. So we're gonna go 50 points, and whoever's the next leader after, or whoever's the leader after this race in points, we'll call out how many points we go for the next one also. So I'm
Change it to
gonna
75.
I'm going to
I don't
bump this
think
up
Kyle has
right
75,
now.
does he?
I'm super excited for this. So we're gonna do a 2-minute cooldown, a 1-minute start delay. So this
Dad,
one-
make sure you hit race again. You did it a little before.
hold on.
Make sure you get it.
Let's see.
There you
I
go.
had to reset that for a second. So if you didn't hit race already, hit race one more time if you typed it in there just to make sure, because I did have to reset it with the points. I want to make sure that I get that bumped up to 50. And this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun.
Hit that exclamation point race so everybody can get in.
Right.
So you get a
Might as
chance
well
to
keep
win.
doing it because the more you type it, the better your chances are of winning.
You said you're giving away.
Totally-
Wink.
Totally
you're-
not true.
You
Totally
said you're
not
giving
true.
away. Said you're giving away 4 hats, right?
Two.
2.
Four.
Oh, I'm sorry.
The
Yeah,
other
we're-
two are
oh,
on his other.
got the-
video.
No, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Got the Digicati out. I'm gonna put her away. I'm
Oh, I
pulling
thought you were
out.
gonna use the Vespa.
Yep, I'm pulling out the Vespa. Let me find out where is she at. Here she is. Here she is. There we go. Let me start her up. She's gonna be she doesn't have a Vespa engine though, I'll tell you that. She's gonna be quick, but you don't have to worry. She's gonna be the pace car. Throw the hat on backwards. Get ready to go. Check my mirrors here. Make sure yep. Alright. Good to go.
Hey, make sure that hat's backwards. It's gonna fall off, bro.
Oh, I got it. I got
Okay, sweet.
it. Let's hope I don't blow my dirt bike up, Looney says.
Dude, Looney's gonna smoke everybody with that XR.
A lot of people in on this race. This should be a good one. Should be a good one. Got 18 people in here.
Olivia, hey
Gonna have some
Olivia.
winners. Yeah, all right. Lots of people in on this race. It's gonna be a fun one.
I think we need a couple more exclamation point races in there. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I wonder if we're gonna have another Coke ticket again. We've been on a hot streak, so
Oh,
I'm just gonna reach out here. I'm gonna say this is gonna be. I'm gonna give it to L27.
oh, it's
I'm gonna say.
L27.
Oh, did he win?
nice one.
Oh my
nice.
I
God.
called it.
Nice.
I called it.
Nice.
Dude,
good
I
one,
saw
buddy.
an update
Good
right
one,
after
good
you
one.
said that.
Wow. So I'm gonna shut
Wow.
this race down real quick. I'm gonna shut this race. All right, shutting the race down. Race is over. We gotta check these points. He was down on the list a little bit, but he just got a lot of points. I'm gonna check. Or he can check. He can type in there. But let's see. I'm gonna pull him up right now. That definitely is gonna be bumping him pretty high up there.
I'm sorry, but like just for the pure fact that I called him out saying he's gonna win, I think he should get a hat.
Oh, L27. L27 is the official
Oh,
winner of the first hat.
Oh my God,
He,
that's awesome.
He squeaked it out from Looney. Looney 796 points.
Oh my God.
L27 numero uno 815 Moto bucks. Good job, buddy. Job. All right, but no fear. We have 3 more hats we're gonna give away. All right.
one more.
So, and another thing, just so you don't forget, I'm gonna say it a couple of times, just so you guys remember. Boo, Amanda says. Yes, I did. Sorry, Looney. I gave you your 25 points. Don't worry about it. There's some more hats to go. This guy is signed up in the comments, so you still got a chance, buddy. Don't sweat it. Before I forget, I want to say L27. Thanks a bunch, dude. This guy has been following me on Twitch, Instagram. He's here on the YouTube. Definitely deserving of this hat. What you're gonna want to do there, buddy? First of all, just so I don't forget, you can tell me right now. But what color of hat are you gonna want, man? We got the pink one. We got the orange one. That thing is pretty sick. We got the good old standard black. And we got the green. The Project Moto colors.
I'm just gonna jump in there real quick here, Dustin. I think he needs to grab the pink one because he won off of the pink Vespa pace car. So
hey, that pink one is pretty good looking. So before I forget, L27, you have my Instagram. What you can do, you can either send me an email at dustin@project-moto.com. It's in my contacts, my Instagram. You can go back to this video to get it later. You can write it down, whatever. Send me an email, dustin@project-moto.com. Give me your address and what kind of hat you want, and I'm gonna get that sent right out to you, buddy. That's awesome too. You know what? Because this guy is in Jacksonville, so he's gonna save some money on shipping. Thanks for winning that one, buddy. All right.
do you want me to type it in the chat here so we can
What's that?
Oh, he wants a black
your
one.
email?
He's saying.
He wants the black one. Yeah, go ahead and
wants
type
the
it in the
black
chat
one.
if you want.
What is
just
it?
so people have it.
Dustin@gmail?
No, it's dustin@project-moto.com. All right. So, unfortunately, or I should say,
Oh.
fortunately,
I
the
forgot
number
my
one
sorry.
leader the #1 leader now is Looney. Once again, he's going to be the one. He's going to be calling how many motobucks he wants to give on this last race. He's going to be calling the shots once again. So Looney, what do you think? What do you think, buddy? How many points should we have on this last race? You want to go with 50 again? I think my dirt bike is smoking.
gotta pull that speedometer off it, dude.
Misfiring. Hey, yeah. Throw a little whiskey in the old fuel tank and go let it get her fired up again because we got one more round here, buddy. How many points you want to do on this last race there, Looney? Oh, he's thinking. He's thinking.
Don't
51.
let
All right.
Mamie.
All
there
right.
we go.
Dude,
Okay.
that's
Maybe
that's
was
awesome.
nice.
He is like
All right.
he's keeping everybody in the game.
All right. So I'm doing a 51, and I'm gonna reset it. There we go. So this is for numero dos, hat number 2. Sorry, L27.
Dude, he's gonna win again.
You're
He's gonna win again.
you're welcome to race, buddy. But here's the thing: if you do win a previous winner, L27, if you've already won the race, then if you win, you get the great privilege of you get to pick the winner. So
Yes.
no pressure.
Great
You might make
choice.
some enemies or you might make some friends. So I don't know if you're praying that you win or not right now, but that's how it's gonna work, buddy. All right. Got lots of people racing. This is awesome. Looney's checking his points. He's double checking. He's got 755. Still the leader. He's got to win it. He's got to win it. I'm rooting for him. I'm rooting for Looney. But, you know, I'll root for all you guys because you guys are what makes this possible. I appreciate the support from everyone. And definitely your guys' help is what's keeping me going with this. So anybody, I'm going to be happy with anyone winning.
Dude, I almost hit exclamation point race just.
I like it was almost like reaction for me. Like I'm literally sitting on my hands right now.
They type it in. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll type it in. I want another hat.
All right.
This is gonna be a close race. I already know it.
Yeah, right. Mimi said she believes what you said. She said the more you type it in, the better chances you have of winning.
100% guaranteed. Just Google it.
Yeah.
It's fact.
just Google it.
All right.
It's on the internet. Duh.
Gotta be true.
Let's see, we should have some. Should be any second now.
Looney's saying you got the whiskey in the tank. Oh.
Should be
Here we
any
go.
second now.
Should be some more races in here.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Should be any second.
Looney is sneaking up on the outside. Sam Bob, I don't know what he's doing. He's in the pits. What is he doing? We got Mamie coming in on the left. Randy Coe coming up in the middle. And there it is. Amanda Preby with the fuck.
Nice. Amanda Preby wins it. Amanda Preby wins it. Good job, Amanda. Good job. Good job. Amanda with 940. You know what's really bad? You guys are going to think this is hilarious right now. I guarantee Amanda's getting hit right now. That would be Looney's mother.
And I'm pretty sure she just took him out of contention. Did she not?
What's that?
Did she not
There
just
you go.
take him out of contention?
So Amanda's got Amanda. She's got how many motobucks now? So that pulls her into the lead with let me double
She said
check.
she picks green for Brendan.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Amanda Preby, 948 motobucks, and she's gonna pick the green hat.
What an
And she's,
emotional roller coaster this has been.
Yeah, she's gonna go ahead. She's gonna go ahead and give that to little Brendan, little Looney. So appreciate that. Got those two hats out. Nice, wonderful. So with that in mind, let's see. I'm gonna take Amanda off of the list because she's already won. Let's see. All right, so we got quite a few people. We got Athena Boxley, my sister, a username Gravity, username Wild, Angela, got Mama Dustin in the house. I got Kyle, Papa Dustin, another Claren Dardis. They are on the list also for the comments. Alicia Atkins, and another one. I'm not gonna try to pronounce that one. We'll call him OG and Pink Light. So we're gonna choose two of these hats for these people. And one of the reasons I decided to do two hats is because our subs on YouTube have been doing phenomenal. So I appreciate everybody going to those videos that aren't here on the live stream. I know the live stream is fun for everybody, but supporting and watching the other videos also. I really want to support that because we were celebrating the other day when we hit 100 subscribers on our YouTube channel. That was less than 2 weeks ago, and we're up to 170. So we've almost doubled in 2 weeks. So big shout out to all the people that are watching us offline. And if you win this, I will announce it in the comments, the winner of this. So and on this live stream. So hopefully, if you do win from the comment section one of these hats, you do see it, and you're gonna do the same thing. Email me your address and what color of hat that you want. So we're gonna get started with this. And let's see. Have you ever done one of these random number generators? There's Sam Bob.
I don't think so. No.
I should have just had a die or something, but let's see. It's been a fun season though, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna throw in a little surprise here. Dustin, you don't know about it. Sam Bob, you don't know about it. The first 5 people that throw in Project Moto on the season 3 premiere, the first 5 people type in at Project Moto, I will buy you a hat.
Oh wow, wow,
That's awesome, dude.
wow!
Season
You're gonna
3
have
premiere.
to be. Wow, thanks, buddy. So you're gonna have to be. So season 3 premiere, the first 5 people. So you're gonna have to remember that. Or if later, if you're watching this video, tune in for that season premiere because this guy is gonna hook you up. Nice.
That's what's up, man.
All right.
5 hats.
All right. So you guys, let's see. Number generator. Max, let's see. We have 1, 2, 3.
It's real nice, Chris. Now I got to
All
buy 5 hats next season. You know.
All right.
Hopefully he has t-shirts at that time.
Dude, I'll totally do that.
All
I
right,
totally
so
want one. Like,
just so it's proof, so you guys can see. I have my list of names here, the people that typed in the comments. I have a random number generator on my phone. Can you see that? That's glaring. So you got. All right. So I'm gonna hit the generate, and whatever number that pops up there, that's gonna be the number of the winner. So hitting the generate now. It is number. I don't know. You guys might have to just trust me. I can't see it on there. There we go. Number 10. All right. Who is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alicia Atkins. Nice. Congratulations, Alicia.
Awesome.
Congratulations.
that's a
See
few
that
W's she's gotten.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Because
I do know her. I can actually bring that over to her house. So that's another good one.
Nice.
That could save me on some shipping there.
Free
Awesome.
shipping.
Free shipping. All right. So like I said, we got 2 of these. So next one, and I'm gonna hit the generate again, and it looks like it is. Focus. Come on. I can see it. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Number 1. All right. So that was a fan that followed me on my social media and Facebook. I think she obviously sub my channel and signed up on there, but that would be Athena Boxley. So Athena Boxley, if I'm saying that right, go ahead, send me your address and what color of hat you want to Dustin at Project Moto, or sorry, Dustin at Project Dash Moto, and we'll get that hat out to you. So awesome! I had
Nice.
tons of fun, everybody. This was an awesome stream. Went a little bit deeper than I thought. I got kind of wrapped up at the beginning with all the fun people in here. So really appreciate it. Stay tuned. We're gonna be taking next week off. I know I've been talking about the build series videos for a while. I'm definitely going to be over the next 2 weeks while I'm taking a break. I'm going to be releasing those one every few days or so. I got a whole bunch of work done on the CB750 behind me, and we're gonna be getting that out real quick. Those videos, and so you guys can check those out. But we'll be back for season 3. We're gonna try to mix it up a little bit with some different merchandise. If there's something that you guys think would be cool for a gift, maybe it says crop tops. There you go. Put it in the comments after this video.
Crop tops.
Hit me up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, anything like that. I try my best to follow all that stuff. So if you have a suggestion, what you guys would like to see, hit us up on there, and we will we'll look into those suggestions as far as what we can get out for you. So once again, appreciate everybody. Keep a lookout for those videos. Check out right now our ride along series on YouTube. Build series is coming. Obviously, these are fun. If you want to see how it works on Twitch, go ahead, check out that Twitch compilation video also. Yeah, L27 says, thanks, Dustin, for the season. No problem, buddy. No problem. Thank you all for all the support. Once again, Sam Bob, tons of help, man. I appreciate everything that you do. The stream literally is not the same without you. Really appreciate it. Thanks for all your help, buddy.
Yeah, man. Thanks for letting me hang out. I always enjoy this a lot.
Yeah.
And congratulations to everybody who won, and thanks for everybody for stopping by.
Right. And also, big shout out to my little brother Chris. Thanks, appreciate it, buddy. Next time, I swear on everything, I will have your little thumbnail so you can be just like SpongeBob. I'll have him down here on the corner next time you're on here streaming with us. Thanks for your help.
Hey, I do live in a pineapple under the sea.
That's right. All right, guys.
Don't forget at Project Moto season 3 premiere. 5 free hats.
That's right. All right, guys. Peace, and we'll see you in a couple weeks, if not sooner. Have a good one.
Please be advised. By recreating some activities performed in this video, you may pose a risk to yourself or others. We are not professionals, and our opinions and our actions are provided solely for the entertainment purposes only. Blah, 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 blah.
That was so fun. Yeah,
That was a good time.
Ella,
What?
you give me a Band-Aid?
Yeah, I think we're out.